When the living water becomes thirsty, the living water himself, the source, so that we cannot thirst again, he himself becomes thirsty. Where can we find this? John chapter 19, verse 28. After this, Jesus, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, he said, I thirst. He thirsts not because he has lost his divinity, not because he has lost his power, not because he needed something that he cannot create. In fact, he was on the cross. Not because he cannot bring himself down, but then he chose to take this human form, this weakness for you and for me, and especially for every broken girl that has been through traumatic experiences in any form, in any way, whether abuse, whether loss of loved ones, whether any traumatic experience, even from broken home and all of that. He took on this human form so that he can recognize with our weaknesses, and trust me, he feels it perfectly. He feels it so that every broken girl can be restored, so that every girl that has been through any experience can be brought out, because he already has felt our weaknesses. Now, to the girl who feels empty, he understands that you are thirsty for love, for attention, for validation, for peace of mind. You just crave your father's affection. I once craved that for a long time and it affected me. You are also craving your mother's love. Maybe you didn't grow up to see your mother, or things happened and your mother left and all of that. Jesus is telling you that I feel your pain. And do you know why he became thirsty? Do you know why he decided to take on human weaknesses? So that you will not say, nobody feels what I feel. Nobody will understand me. Nobody feels this pain that I'm feeling. Jesus feels that pain, even if I don't feel it. Jesus feels the pain of a broken home. Jesus feels the pain of abuse. Jesus feels the pain of molestation. Jesus feels the pain of rape. Jesus feels that pain that you feel when you see your abuser. Jesus feels the pain. Jesus feels the pain of you remember your loved ones that left you. Yes, Jesus felt that pain and he still feels it. He's still feeling it with you. But do you know that some girls drink from broken wells just in a bit to satisfy their thirst, in a bit to satisfy this thirst that they feel? They devise so many means to quench their thirsts. And some of these things is they seek perfection. They seek to be perfect. Maybe when I put in the hard work, I will become more perfect, and just for me to conceal that part of me that was broken. Some of the other things they do, some rely on the opposite sex. They become addicted just so they can forget their past. Some even go into drug, alcoholism, and all of that, just to numb the effect of that pain. It doesn't work. Some hide behind social media to seek validation. Oh, we see this every day. Some, once you just see their camera, get ready with me, this, that. But deep inside, there's this thirst. Once they are able to look a certain way, and the hype of humans they do not see on social media, they feel a little bit secure. No, that will not quench your thirst. Some go into people pleasing. You try to please people. No. Some try to please people so that they can get the validation they want. That also will not quench your thirst. Some try to work very hard so that they can achieve what people think they said you cannot achieve this. So they work to overachieve. But then burnout is real. When you do things out of trying to please people, that also will not quench your thirst. But I am here today to tell you that the only source that will quench this thirst is the man who said, I thirst, because he felt your pain. And do you know, after that, he never feels any thirst again. So, to every girl who says, it is too late for me, let me just continue to seal this pain, Jesus says, Talitha kumi, rise up, rise from your shame, rise from your pain, rise from this brokenness that has held you down, that has been oppressing you for years. Rise up. You have dwelt in this valley for too long. Stand up and rise. It says, arise from your pain, arise from your shame. Jesus is the only one that can quench your thirst. Because after he said he was thirsty, he said it is finished. Your pain is finished. Your thirst is finished. Now, you don't sit down and wallow in that pain. Don't sit down there. Stand up, rise up, and drink from that source that will never run dry. God bless you.